Hi traders, and welcome to today's AUDJPY Securities Forex market analysis. My name is Duncan Cooper and I will be your host. Today we'll be focusing on the Australian dollar to the Japanese yen. So first we'll look at the news items coming out for the week, and then we'll have a look at the charts. Hi traders, just at the FinLogic economic calendar, and this week I'm going to be reviewing the Aussie to the Japanese yen. So I've just filtered to the high items, and let's have a look at the news items coming out that can affect that pair. So into Tuesday, the US retail sales could affect the Aussie yen for sure. Into Wednesday we have the Japan balance of trade that could affect. Getting into Thursday we've got the US FOMC meeting minutes that could definitely affect. And then into Friday we have the Japan inflation rate and the China loan prime rate. So all those items could affect the Aussie to the yen. Alright, so with that in mind, just be aware of those items. And now let's get into the charts. Alright, so let's review this pair back on the 20th of July. And we've been having a decline. Now this is the monthly chart. So we've been failing at this resistance level here at 84.53. And we've had two negative months down, and this month's currently negative on the open. So that being said though, the trend on the monthly is actually we've moved up to a higher top, higher bottom, moved up to a higher top, but failing at resistance. So we've been having 2 months down, maybe 3 months if we continue down this month, but the monthly trend is up, although the lower time frame trends are clearly down. So it's worth noting that the monthly trend remains up, and the decline that I'm looking at here on the lower time frames, when we get to them, I'm looking for 78.46 monthly support to hold as a possible target. Okay, and the MACD remains up. That's too slow to confirm any long-term change in trend. So the monthly picture is up, but we are having some months down. When we get into the weekly, trend is clearly down. We've got a lower top moving to a lower bottom, and we had a negative week last week, closed on its low, and we've broken that low, and we've traded down to test this level of support. So we're putting in here a lower top, just continuing the downtrend. Now support currently is this level we're testing at 79.835. And the further level here at 79.198. I always like to put in the exact numbers. There we go. Alright, so that's support. We'll just put in resistance up here, 82.283. Not expecting that we'll get up there, but that is where I would say weekly resistance is if we move back up. Alright, so we have a continued downtrend, lower top, moving down to a lower bottom. I had a bit of consolidation move up here, and we're putting in a lower top, anticipating this to move down over the course of the next few weeks. And that's my monthly support here that I'm targeting at 78.46. MACD trend remains down, so all I'm seeing there is a bearish picture, and I'm looking for an opportunity to sell on lower time frames. Let's get into the daily. Now in the daily, we've got a period of consolidation here that has been going sideways over the last month approximately, but over the last trading day we've moved down. We've broken below this high bottom and this high bottom, just setting the tone of this daily chart now into a downtrend. So let's put in support and resistance. This is immediate support here that we're testing at 81.49. And then resistance is this broken level of support at 87.02. And I've put one further up here, this high here at 81,574. Alright, so that quite a few lines there, but sometimes that's the way things go. So we've moved and traded below 2 swing point lows here, turning the day chart trend to down in this area of consolidation. MACD hasn't quite crossed back to down, but it may well do so. Obviously, if we have some more days down, this will just cross down, confirming the trend. So I don't want to be a seller into support here, but I'd like to be a seller if we rally back up this way before the next decline. So if we move down to a 4-hour chart, this is a high of last week, so I'm going to draw a fib from the high of last week down to the move down that we put in yesterday, and I'm just going to watch what price does as it moves back up. Now I can see that the 62% retracement is at 80.92, so almost the figure, so almost at 8100 level. So for me, if we can rally back up, I'm going to be watching from the high point up here, last week's high, approximately 8150, it's 8157, but 8150 area, all the way down to the 62% area. So the approximate area is 8100 to 8150. I'm just going to watch the area. We've got some resistance tops here that price could stall at, more tops over here. So it's a resistance area between approximately 8100 8150. So if price can come back up, have a rally against this daily downtrend. If I see a failure in that area, then I'm going to drop down to a lower time frame and look to sell. Okay. Now my long-term target is monthly support. So let me just tidy this up. So we can go back to a higher time frame. So just back up to the daily. Here's my level of monthly support down here. So if you could sell in this area around about 81, stop at 82, targeting down at 78.46, that would give you a risk reward of 1 to 2.5, which would be great. So just monitoring, waiting to see if price can get up to 81 to 81.50 area, looking for an opportunity to sell on a lower time frame for the next decline. Alright, that's my analysis for today. Have a great trading week. Look forward to seeing you next time. Hi traders, I hope you're having a great trading day. I just wanted to give you a personal invitation to my training webinar tonight. You can register at the link below. I look forward to seeing you there. In tonight's trading webinar, I will teach you the trade setup, swing point break, and how to trade it on my live trading charts. Those that attend will get full access to my own MT4 chart layouts and indicators.